And the Redhawks will kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
Hands it off. Got enough for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
To the air, it's Bailey. Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Canes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Miami Redhawks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Action on first down. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. And what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball. Placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
The Redhawks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Hauls it in at the 40. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
so frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Quarterback making adjustments. He's looking to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Finds his big tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Turning it on. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the Redhawks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give to the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Hurricane! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's short. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, nice job there by the defender. He stayed right in the back pocket of that receiver, so as soon as he caught the ball on the slant, he was able to bring him to the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
On the move, it's Owens.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Right back to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Haynes. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. The Red Hawks want to move quickly. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Red Hawks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Here's the handoff. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Bailey. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Davis. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. The Hurricanes will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the returner will be brought down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll run it. Find some fresh air. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Bailey. Fires to the middle. Picked off to stop the threat. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man, it's Haynes. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Red Hawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Caught over the middle. It's short. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Red Hawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can... Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Hurricane! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Red Hawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up, because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And the Red Hawks will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. Brings into the open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Fires to the big fella. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. The Red Hawks send out the punt unit. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his...
There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
To the air, it's Bailey. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. And the Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like, you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over. Don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun. Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the